Hi there, this is Diane, out and about, one woman's opinion. I wanted to do a special review of a concert I went to tonight. Donna Summer, the queen of disco. My goodness, where do I begin? This was at the LA County Fair, and I'm going to do that in a separate video. But Donna Summer, the first song she sang was like, "The Queen is Back." Oh my gosh, she was just wonderful. Just wonderful. She just had such grace, such elegance, and her voice is better than ever, honey. It was so fabulous. People were up and dancing, and all her her famous songs. Someone left the cake out in the rain. All that other stuff. And you know what? She just looked like a woman. She just absolutely looked like a woman. She did several costume changes, and that was always fun, where the dancers are taking over and oh, she's changing her costume. Anyway, that was fun. And what they had to work with on this set was really quite something. There was just, when nothing was going on, it was these screens that you could see through on the stage. And then when the show was on, with very little, just using these screens, they completely changed the whole backdrop. So she'd have bad girl, bad girl. She had all this like tiger stripe and cheetah stuff going on, and that was a fun series. And then for another one, she had this really beautiful forest scene. Then there was fire scene for hot stuff, and she sang a new song that I think is just going to be a smash hit because it was so lovely. And she just talked about how she wrote it. She was in her little cottage overlooking the ocean in Florida, and she said, "All I need is the sand in my feet and you." So look for that one. Honestly, it was just so awesome. The crowd was up and hopping and jumping, and we had fantastic seats, my friend and I, up and lots of times, up and down, dancing and singing. And there were a couple of songs that I was looking forward to her singing, and she didn't sing it, but she sang a lot of them. She did the "She works hard for the money." There's so many songs you hear that you don't realize are attributed to one singer until you're there watching her in concert. And one of the other really lovely highlights, very lovely highlight, if you are out there and you got to see that show, please do leave me some comments if you agree with me. She did a special tribute to Michael Jackson, and that was just beautiful. It really was beautiful. It had on those really cool screens a little montage about Michael, and she said, "I didn't realize that his favorite song is also my favorite song." And she said that when her daughter was little, he took her up on the stage and sang with her, and so she knew Michael Jackson. They had a really lovely relationship, I guess. But so the song that she sang was "Smile." Smile though your heart is breaking, smile, though whatever. Anyway, it was beautiful and beautiful. That was probably one of my favorites. And of course, it was fun to just see the queen of disco. She told some fun stories. She had a nice little interlude where she would talk to us, just talking to us about what happened after so many years of marriage. And she looks over and she goes, "Wow, who are you?" Referring to her husband. And she said that he proposed to her again. And when all her kids were grown and stuff, she thought maybe she could go back to school or whatever. And one of her friends was like, "Duh, hello, why don't you start singing again?" And so she thought, would people want to hear me still sing? Believe me, people wanted to hear her sing. This place was packed, and they were, just at the top of their lungs, letting her know how much they appreciated her. And I think she was getting a little verklempt, needed to wipe a little tissue, because she was really moved by her reception. But as I stated before, she was a woman of grace, a woman of elegance. Her costumes were beautiful, and she just looked fabulous. She looked fabulous, and she sounded as good as I've ever heard her sing. So Donna Summer, honey, you still got it. You still got it. For sure. Anyway, that is my review of the Donna Summer concert at the LA County Fair. That was a 2 thumbs up experience. Love that. Love seeing people live. You just get a whole new sense for their whole persona, you know, and they're real, the part of them that's real. And you know, after so many years goes by, for her it's been decades. I'm thinking in the 70s when I was a little girl, 70s, 80s, 90s. I mean, she's 30, 35 years now, and you know that this has been going on, and she's taken a break from it. But you know, they don't do it for just money anymore. They do it because they love it, and they don't do it because there's pressure. They do it because they love it. And anyway, it was just a really lovely thing. She's got a new album coming out, which I'm looking forward to listening to some more of her songs. But check out that one, Sand in My Feet and You. You'll love that one. It was just beautiful. The Queen of Disco is reigning again. Good job, Donna Summer. Thanks for watching. I'm Dianne, out and about, One Woman's Opinion.